In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets no pro players would ever tell you. And trust me, you want to watch till the end, because this video is packed with 3 simple tricks to get better in Bloodstrike. And I would also be sharing my sensitivity, plus a movement I created to counter any pro player. But firstly, let's talk about aim. You've heard this so many times, and the tips you get, it's all just the same old tricks everyone talks about. They keep telling you, adjust your sensitivity until you find what's comfortable for you. Yeah, it's frustrating hearing that. But let me tell you it's true. Well, it's part of it, but that's not all. There's more that's being kept from you. And that brings us to secret aim training apps. Have you seen this video? Yeah, you've probably seen it, and it's crazy. The aim and movement, all so good, right? But there's one question. How did he archive it? Now let me debunk that question and answer you with just 3 tricks he used. The first trick is aim assist. Right now, hearing that you're probably like, bruh, we all use that. Yeah, I know. Hear me out. Remember I said 3, that's just the first. And that brings us to the second trick he uses. It's called gyroscope. Believe it or not, 99% of pro players all use gyroscope. If you haven't started learning how to use it, well, you're the reason why you have bad aim. Because trust me, when you start using this, you're gonna see significant improvements on how easy it gets to aim. But that's all. Now, it brings us to the third secrets pro players never tell you, and it's called aim training. Yes, that's right. Just to be clear, this video was not sponsored by Aim Labs. Yay, that's the app, it's called Aim Labs. Most pro players never share. They just tell you to adjust your sensitivity, blah, blah, blah. But they don't tell you the right way to get that sensitivity you need. And that brings us to Aim Labs. And let me tell you, if you're not using Aim Labs, then my friend, you're missing so hard. Trust me. Once you start using Aim Labs, you're gonna have crazy aim. Hold on. I just realized I'm telling you the secret, but I haven't shared how you should use it and what to focus on. Okay, let me give you the 2 key aspects to focus on, and that gives us tracking and flicking. In Aim Labs, you can find a room for tracking and also for flicking. And how many hours a day should you train? Train 1 hour in each room? Yes, trust me, it's not easy to go pro, but the results speaks for itself. Going pro means you're ready to have no life, no showers, no going outside, or even touching grass. Okay, that was too much. Ignore what I just said. But like I said, you should train tracking for an hour and flicks for also an hour every day. And trust me, in just 1 week, you doing that every day, you would see crazy results. And that brings us to custom sensitivity. If you didn't know, in Aim Labs, you can adjust your sensitivity. And that's the tricks pro players use to get their custom sensitivity that works for them in the app while training. If you don't like your sensitivity, just keep adjusting it until you get something you're comfortable with and good at. Once you notice it's easier for you to hit your flicks and track shots with any type of custom sensitivity you come up with. Then you implement that to your in-game sensitivity. Yes, use that same sensitivity in Bloodstrike, and you'll see some crazy results. But while you have good aim, if you're still getting killed and you're an easy target for enemies to track, then that brings us to the second trick movement. Movement, you've heard that by a lot of pro players, you need better movements to win fights. And then they share same old movements everyone uses. Yeah, I know it's frustrating, but there is one that is actually good. And no, it's not slide, jump left and right, and shoot. Seriously, that's so used. Wish I could laugh right now. But some does work, like the zigzag tricks, just jumping left and right with no slides makes it faster and makes your movements unpredictable a little. But there is one trick, and it's called creating your own movement. Yes, that's like one of the most insane thing I've said in this video so far. You're probably like, bruh, how do I create my own type of movement? That makes no sense. But trust me, you have to be creative. Haven't you noticed everyone doing the same thing? You're all in the same boat. Slide, jump, shoot. Like, it makes me laugh so hard. Literally, everyone does that. But I would share with you my own movement I created that works perfectly. But I'm not saying sliding and jumping is bad. What I'm trying to say is it just makes you a bigger target for enemies to hit, and the hitbox is just too big because you're just everywhere. But let me tell you, there is this trick I made, and it's called no name. Lol, what did you think I was gonna say? But for real though, it doesn't have a name yet. But if you have a name for it, just type it down in the comments. Now this is how it works. It's also like zigzag, but on the ground. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, when a player is below, it's much more harder to hit. It's like the aim assist just gets confused. Here's how you do it. First, if you slide to the left, I would not teach you how to slide left and right because it's the most basic technique everyone should know. Now, as I was saying, when you slide left, you scope in and you shoot. But here's the thing, doing that would make you a smaller hitbox because you're crouching, which already makes you much smaller, and also doing that makes you reposition quicker faster than someone slide jumping. And while in a fight, just do that left and right, and it confuses the enemies. You can also add combos like this. Yay, that's it. That one trick that I use to win against pro players. But there is one thing I forgot to tell you in aiming. Did you know Bloodstrike have secret about settings? Yeah, that's right. A secret aimbot setting. Here's how you do it. Firstly, you set your aim assist to beginner, then you turn on auto shoot, and just watch the magic happen. All you have to do is face the enemy a little bit, and when you scope in, it just automatically moves straight in and locks on the enemy and start auto shooting. But I would recommend aim labs, because it might get fixed soon. Now let's talk about the last trick, and it's called subscribing and liking this video. Like, seriously, I'm sharing a lot of secrets and you're still not subscribed or even liked the video? Right, that's not really the third secret, but still, though you have to like this video, it's the least you could do. Now the third secret is called game sense. And this right here, I would have to agree with the other creators. Because if you don't know how to navigate the map or knowing the ins and outs, trust me, no amount of good aim or good movement would make you win. You really need to learn parkouring across the maps and learn hidden spots and ways to move around and lose enemies when being chased. To do that, try watching pro players' gameplays. If you want a recommended content creator, I would recommend you to watch players like Garci, Glory, maybe Xnos. Nah, not Xnos lol. You might say, why not Xnos? Well, at first, I thought he was so good, but watching him getting clapped by Shaxio shows he's not that good. But I would still recommend watching him. He's still a pretty good player. And lastly, Hades. Oh, and also try watching Alien Dude. Really got that alien movement, and I've confirmed that for myself. And that's all for today's video. If you watch till the end, consider subscribing, bro. We really need to get that 500 subs. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.